My agency needs a new website, and instead of hiring a designer for a few $1,000s or a freelancer and dealing with the pain of that, I'm going to build one from complete scratch using nothing but Claude code and a free Framer account. And by the end of this video, you will be able to do the exact same thing. So you don't have to get charged thousands of dollars by a design agency or handle the back and forth of working with someone across the world to build out websites. And the best part about it is the setup is about 5 minutes, and you can make something just as good, if not better, than what you'd be paying for otherwise. So let's hop into it. And the setup really is this simple. So you're going to go over to framer.com. You're going to click in. It's a trusted website builder. You sign up for a free account. I actually use it to host my own websites. Once you sign up for a free account, I'll leave a link down below as well, just to make it easy. You're going to see something like this. These are all your different projects and websites and things. You can see this is my actual live website right now, attractai.io. That's the live website. We're going to create a new project here and then vibe code this using Claude Code. If you don't have Claude Code set up, super simple. Go to Claude Code Docs and then go to the quick start guide and download it just using these links. Super easy to install. Think about Claude Code as Claude AI on steroids. It's 10 times better. It's not very hard. It's not coding. It's just running it in the terminal on your computer, which I have guides and videos on for days on my channel. So make sure you go check that out. Now you have the two things that we need from a software point of view. You have Framer and you have Claude Code. Next is you need the Unframer MCP. What is that? Sounds complicated. It's not. So you're going to go to framer.com/marketplace/plugins/MCP. I'll leave a link to all this stuff, by the way, guys, down in the description. This will be complete free guides. You could follow along. You have some prompts in here you could take, and you could just start building this yourself. Completely free down below. But Framer MCP is basically going to allow Framer to talk to Claude Code. So I'm a Claude Code open right here. I'm going to take the MCP from Framer, which I'll show you how to generate and grab. You're going to take that, give it to Claude Code. Now Claude Code can talk to Framer. It's really that simple. All right, you're going to let the two softwares interact with each other via the MCP. So you're going to go to that link. You're going to download the plugin and then open the plugin. I already have it installed. And it's really that simple. They also make it very easy in the documentation to just go down to Claude Code, copy this, and all you're going to do is go over to Claude Code and say, hey, I want to download this so I could use Framer within Claude Code. Please download this. You're going to paste it in there, and then boom, it's done. It's really that simple. I already have it installed, so I don't have to do it. But when you hit enter, it might ask you a question. It might ask you to check something. Usually it doesn't. It just goes ahead and download it for you. Now you've established the connection almost between Framer and Claude Code. The way to finalize that connection is as so. So we're going to go back to Framer here. We're going to go to a new project. You can start from scratch, obviously, but why would you do that? Start with a template. They have so many good templates. Again, this is built for like agency owners, marketing agency owners, etc. They have a bunch of cool templates here, and I'm going to start with one of the templates. So we're going to grab that right now. And then you're going to see live how you could build the website on Framer using Claude. It's pretty cool, and it happens in live real time. So I'm going to find something I like. I run a marketing agency / AI agency. So let's do this one right here, Cryptex. Looks like a crypto inspired landing page. I love the high-tech landing pages, or websites, I should say. You know, those are interchangeable. Whatever you want to build, landing pages, websites, whatever you want, you could do. So this is going to open, and then the way Framer works, if you haven't used it before, you have the desktop view, the tablet view, and the phone view, because things render in different sizes, obviously. So you can see all the pages right here, and boom. Now, instead of this, now look at what you would have to do. If you were to build this yourself, this is why normally people hire for this. You have to do all of this. You have to know how to do all of these different things, text, vectors, CMS, I don't even know what that means. Like everything you would have to do here. Instead, what we're going to do is as follows. So once you've downloaded the plugin right here, the MCP, and you've installed it in Claude Code, now we're going to go to this, and I'm just name this test. I'm going to go to plugins, run recent plugin. I could do that, but let's do browse all if you're in that situation. MCP, right? So you can see it right here. You click on MCP. It's going to open it up in this side view right here. Boom. Now you have the green light. And you cannot X this out. Now, officially, the MCP has connected Framer to Claude Code. Now we're going to confirm this right now. So I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to go to Claude. I've opened up something on Framer called test. I want help building a website. Just make sure you could see that connection. So I'm going to hit that. I didn't even paste this. I'm just going to see if this works. If it says, hey, I can't see this connection, I'm going to copy this and give it to Framer, or to Claude Code, excuse me, to connect with Framer. You could also hit this as well, so it's not like in your face the whole time. Just make sure you keep this key private, because if other people have it, then they could change your website. And always, if you're doing this for your website, never make changes on your live website. Always duplicate it, do the edits there, and then change that duplicate to the live version. Because if Claude messes up, then everyone could see it if you're getting website traffic. So don't do that. So yes, allow. And again, Claude now has access to all of these things, all of this, which we would have had to do, or someone else you hired would have had to do. Now Claude could do it. That's all we're doing here. connected. Here's what I could see. Okay, cool. So I didn't have to even give it my MCP sort of code. Awesome. Yep, crypto SaaS dark templates. All right. So now we are good. We have connected Claude Code with the Framer template we have. And again, the capabilities of Claude Code are to read the full canvas so it could see everything that's going on here. So it could see all of this, right? Maybe not see it, but it could visualize it in code. It can update the code file, so it could update and make pushes. It can also delete things. So again, don't do this on your live page because if you, for example, delete something you really need, it will delete on your live page. All right. And then create code files as well. So React components and stuff of that nature. Now from here, there's a few things you could do. One is you could find a reference design. So if you like competitors' websites, you like the way they look, like there's some people in the AI space that are like my quote unquote competition, and I really like their websites. I could grab their websites, grab screenshots of the websites, go to Claude and say, hey, these are the screenshots of the websites I really like. Let's adapt what you have in Framer, like the template, to these. All right, that's one way you could do it. I already know what I want, so I'm just gonna play around with Claude Code. You're gonna see in real time it change this website right here. All right. And another bonus is because I have set up Claude Code in the correct format, it knows everything about my business. It knows my brands, it knows my offers, it knows my testimonials. So it's able to draw that in and to create a really good website. That's why I don't really have to reference examples of competition because I've set up Claude Code in the right way. Make sure you check out my other videos to do that, especially if you're a marketer or a business owner. But I'm just going to talk back and forth here and you'll see exactly what I do. If you have not set up Claude Code in the right manner, then you could do something along the lines of setting it up with a reference image. Say, hey, Claude, this is an image of my competition. Let's make it like this. Completely fine. All right, so I'm gonna turn on my voice transcription right here and just talk through the changes I want to make. All right, so I like the design really well. I like the headline here. I would like you to, based on what you know about my company, create a headline that matches what we're trying to do at Attract AI. Obviously, our colors are not green, so let's change the accent color to orange instead of green, change the branding to Attract AI instead of cryptics. And at the top, we should have a few tabs. We should have the testimonials tab, FAQs tab. We should have the how it works tab as well. For this main dashboard, come up with something cool around content and social media, which is what our company sells. Have the testimonials right after the dashboard as well, because we want to flex our client results because we have a lot of them. And at the very end, instead of a price menu, $0, $12, and 39 euros a month, have a book a call option. So let's start with these changes. We'll see how they look, and then we'll come back to do more. Voice transcription is a game changer, guys. I'll leave what I actually use down below. It helps me out a lot. All right, so I'm gonna hit enter right there. Just got my whole voice transcription. And now what you should see, it might ask me for some permissions here, it probably will. It's going to look at what we currently have. Again, it has access to this. Just do not click out of this MCP. As long as it's connected and it's green and it's working, cool. It can see that and it will make the changes. It's going to look at what we have and it's going to start to change things. All right, and I'll see how live it actually changes. But it's going to go ahead and think and you'll see in real time what it's doing here. All right, so I can see the full structure. Now let me fetch the editing tools and make the changes in batches. So it's going to do a few things at once. Check it over again, make sure it's good, and do the next changes, etc., until all the changes I just mentioned are good. So it's smart. It's not just doing everything at once. And again, guys, just think about the convenience of this. Yes, you have to put some work into it, or you could hand this off to a team member, but there's no back and forth. There's no large amounts of money that have to be paid. This is free to get started. If you want to host it on Framer, then you have to pay, but it's very affordable and worth it for a professional looking website, which will pay for itself. The ease of doing this is absolutely crazy. If you want to dive more into AI and the intersection of marketing and how you could 10x your business when you use these tools in the right way, make sure to check out our premium community down below. Would love to have you in there. Now, also something I want to mention, if you guys are the impatient type, it's all right. Sometimes you see it just thinking. You're like, oh, maybe it got stuck. Maybe it's not working. Just go and hit thinking. So it's actually walking through what it's doing. It's just not throwing all this stuff in your face on screen. So it's thinking about changing the accent color from green to orange, like I mentioned. It's doing all of this thinking behind the scenes. The colors, like this is vibrant orange for our brand colors. It's doing all these thinking and it's still thinking. All right. So give it a second. It's doing a lot of work. Just let it be. Go grab some coffee, come back. It's doing the work. That's just one thing. Don't X out of this too early or like close this down and refresh it. Just give it some time. If it's not thinking here, then you might run into an issue, but that rarely happens when it comes to Claude Code. Just make sure you can toggle that down and you can actually see what it's doing. All right, and it's still chugging away here. And I want to point out something very small because I'm paying attention to the details here. This is Claude. It says, now I need to strip out all of the M dashes and copy them and replace them with commas or colons. The only reason it knows this, and then also it knows our booking website, attractai.io/book, is because I set up Claude correctly. So This is just, again, reaffirming you need to give it a lot of knowledge base about your business and your goals so it can make small changes like that. So when it gives you something, it's almost there. It's 80, 85, 90% already there. For example, I hate M dashes in my copy. So it already knew that and it didn't do that. All right. Hit yes, allow. And now it's going to make these changes. All right, guys. So there you go. I stepped away for 1 second and it made some of these color changes. Look, it's doing stuff in real time. I'm not doing anything. It's literally happening in real time now. All right, all the colors are updated. Now it's probably going to update the actual structure. So it's doing it in batches. So it's probably doing aesthetics first. And you can already see off the bat, like it missed this up here. So I would have it change that. But so far, so good. Book a call, correct. They trust us. So put this there. I don't think that was there before. Oh, boom. They already changed all the copy as well. Why attract AI? Yep, these are what we offer. Cool. I'm waiting for this change. Did it change this? No, it's still Bitcoin and crypto oriented. So probably gonna do that next. Okay, it's building the testimonials down here. And it needs to change this to a book a call. In a world where AI can build anything, attention is everything. That is sort of our slogan, if you will, because that's true. Doesn't matter what you can build. It's all about the distribution and marketing. That's why we talk about AI and marketing all day, every day on the channel. A video every other day about how to use insane technologies and connections between tools just like this, because that is the only edge going forward. So it's nailing that again, because it knows my brand, knows my company. Yep, this looks good. I mean, this is not a client, so hopefully it changes this. We'll see how it takes into account that. Almost done. Final batch, FAQ section, last CTA, and hide the pricing plans and fix the CTA container background. Okay, let's see what it does there. Zoom out a little bit. Oh, cool. So I just completely deleted that and then put a book a call. Nice, not bad. All right, so it is done with the changes. Let's see what it did right. Let's see what it did wrong. So change the nav bar and the hero. So let's just zoom in here. How it works, testimonials, FAQ. That's what I asked for. That's good. Book a call, cool. Branding is on point. It didn't change this. So that's a big change it has to make. Strategy, AI, storytelling, empowering B2B brands to attract digital clients that compound over time. It's true. Why attract AI? These are our services. Content that converts. All right, so the copy and everything is there. I like that little book a call page. Where you attract more clients. Boom. Okay, cool. Not a bad first revision. Again, I did not do anything then. All right, so I'm not complaining at all. All right, great first attempt. There are a few things that you missed. So first of all, on the top left, can we put our Attract AI logo there if you have access to that? Next, let's center the how it works, testimonials, and FAQ subpages at the top, right in the middle. The main dashboard needs to be changed. It's still the old crypto company. We need to change it to something about Attract AI and content creation. So use your best judgment there. Move up why Attract AI and delete the entire section about that just says strategy, AI, storytelling, ... Takes up too much space and it's not necessary. So remove that and bump up why Attract AI. I like that section. Content that attracts, converts, and compounds. That looks good. Let's just change the graphic on the right there. It's about crypto and Bitcoin, and we don't really deal in that. How it works session looks good. Just clean up the numbers are on top of the text there, 1, 2, and 3. So just clean that up. Trusted by B2B brands looks good. Let's put the actual testimonials of our clients there on a slider, if you will. You have access to all our testimonials, so please do that. And then at the bottom, we have 2 call to actions. We have ready to attract more clients, and we have ready to make attention your competitive advantage. Let's remove the one all the way at the bottom and just have the FAQ be at the bottom. Let's not embed the calendar. That might, because that page isn't a calendar, so that's going to mess it up a little bit. So I'm going to take that out, but I'm going to remake the changes and we'll see what it does. All right, so I'm going to take this out right here and hit enter. We're still connected. We're good. Cool. All right. It's really this simple. And if I wanted to actually view this, I'll go over here. I don't want to publish it. I want to view it. There we go. In a world where AI could build anything, attention is everything. Oh, that's cool. This would be something else. Yeah, I mean, this is better than the website I paid someone to make, honestly, in terms of speed and time. And I forgot to tell it to change that, but let's see if it picks that up on its own. Phone or tablet, this is how it looks. Let me read through the testimonial. So it has a testimonial MD of all the clients we have helped over the years. So it's going to go ahead and write that in here. And again, it's going to go back to work. So I'll be back with the changes that I make. We'll see how many revisions back and forth it takes. But you sort of get the point here. It's really that easy to do that. If you download the prompt pack down below, you'll see basically all the other ways that you could do it. So we have some prompts and principles and stuff you could do here. So if you want to build from a screenshot reference, you could grab that. If you want to add properties or property controls, you could add that as well. This does get a little complex with coding and stuff, but Claude Code will help you troubleshoot. If you really need help troubleshooting, drop a comment down below. Or if you're in our premium community already, just drop a comment in our channels and we'll help you out. And Claude's still going at it, but just to show you the depth of Framer and how crazy it actually is. If I scroll down to the testimonial section, for example, like this is a slider. So on the website, if I go to preview it, it will slide, right? Pretty obvious. So if I go down here, the slider will toggle over. Next, next. Makes for a very cool like user experience. In Framer, this is how it looks. You have to double click on this. brings you to a whole nother place and you have to change all of these different things individually. Like, look, you do all these different things. Now, is it easy? Probably. Is it worth your time? Probably not, right? So let's see how Claude handles this as it sort of chips away at some of the work and changes that we made. I just read all of my testimonial files and it just made those changes for some of like the copy. It's really the design here. Let's see how it handles that. All right, so it just made its second round of revisions. It removed a few things, added testimonial. So let me check that. All right, yeah, so this video is actually live on my YouTube. It's from Armon. We helped him with his YouTube channel, and that is a quote from our conversation. So let me just play these. Probably be easier to see this. Go here next. Habeen. All right, so these pictures aren't accurate, but I wouldn't imagine it doing it. We took them from 3K to 28K. That's true. And then Ibrahim here. Okay, cool. So that is working. I would just have to go in and manually change that. Not too much work. Or I bet I could give it profile pictures and do it himself if it really wanted to. Don't do this all the way to the very, very minute detail. For example, to source images and give them to Claude is just as good as me sourcing images and just putting them here. All right, so there are some things you should still do yourself. It's just 90% of the stuff you shouldn't be doing. That's what Claude's doing. All right, how it works, new links. Still shows old crypto screenshot. I noticed that, so it acknowledged that. The cleanest fix is drop a screenshot of YouTube Analytics or Marketing OS directly into Framer directly and point it. All right, interesting. For now, just use the YouTube Studio views and put that on the website. Now, this is going to look silly in terms of a website, but I already have some pictures stored in my Claude code. So just for ease and see how it replicates images here, this is what it's going to do. It's going to take this and it's going to put it here. Now, one thing I did notice is it did mess this up. So this was better before. Now it's nowhere to be seen. So we will have to change that. But we're getting there. This also wasn't changed. Maybe needs more context. And a lot of this stuff is just context, right? It might not know what you're talking about, right? So sometimes you want to ask it, okay, based on what we have so far, how can we change this? How can we make it better? So it's going to be interesting to see how this is changed. And then we'll see from there where to take it. All right, so I went ahead and made that change. Now, this is the screenshot that I had. It's of my YouTube Studio Analytics. I just dropped a video on YouTube how I 10x'd, almost 10x'd my YouTube views in 30 days using Claude Code. And that is where this, in the context of a website, of course, it looks stupid, but the point remains. It's able to take a screenshot and change it out pretty flawlessly with what you want on Framer, okay? So that is where I'll just end the video. I know it's not a crazy website. We're about 10 minutes into the video. This is what we're able to do, especially when you start with a template. There's dozens of templates already on Framer. You are able to do almost anything you want. The designs you could do are only limited by your imagination. In other videos, I'm going to cover how to grab a Nano Banana, get that into the mix so you can actually generate graphics, maybe even motion graphics for the website. But right now, this is what is possible. A lot of people don't know about it, and I just want to make a quick video to show you exactly how to set it up and how powerful this really is. So even if you have no design skills, if you have no massive budget, you can make nice looking websites for either you or if you want to sell them. If you want the free guide, I will leave that down below. If you want more guides just like this in our premium community, I recommend checking that out for everything about AI and marketing. Make sure you stay tuned for the next few videos. If you enjoyed this, leave a like. It helps out a lot. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.